Hello, sixth graders. I'm going to quickly go through some review questions from Chapter 8. First question says, find the number of faces, edges, and vertices of the solid. This shape here is a hexagon. So if we're looking for the number of faces, that means I'm counting how many flat surfaces this shape has. There's one on top, one on the bottom, and then 6 going around for a total of 8. Edges are these lines going around, so there would be 6 lines going around the top, 6 lines going around down the sides, and then 6 going around the bottom for a total of 18. Vertices are the points. So there's 6 points on top, 6 points on the bottom for a total of 12. This shape has a 7-sided shape on the bottom. So if I count the number of faces, there's 1 on the bottom and then 7 going around for a total of 8. Edges would be 7 going around and then 7 going up, and that is a total of 14 edges. Vertices would be 7 points on the bottom and 1 on top for a total of 8 vertices. Next up, surface area of a prism. So for a rectangular prism like this one, I have to find bottom, top, front, back, left, and right. But luckily, bottom and top are the same, front and back are the same, left and right are the same. So the bottom would be 4 times 1, which is 4, same for the top. Front would be 4 times 2, which is 8, same for the back. Left and right would be 2 times 1, which is 2, same for the left and right. And then I add all those numbers together and I get a total surface area of 28 square feet. This shape is a little bit trickier. It's a triangular prism. So first I'm going to do the bottom, which is 12 times 7, which is 84. The front and the back are the same, so it would be 12 times 5 divided by 2, which is 30 for the front, 30 for the back. And this side here would be 7 times 5, which is 35. And then this flat slide here, the slanted side, would be 13 times 7, which is 91. And then when I add all those numbers together, I get 270 square feet. Next question says, find the surface area of the pyramid. So first I'm going to look at the bottom. The bottom is a square, which would be 1 times 1, which is just 1. The side here would be base times height divided by 2. So 1 times 2 divided by 2, which is just 1. But there's 4 of those triangles going around, so I multiply that times 4, and that gives me the side area of 4. Then I add 1 plus 4, and that gives me the surface area of 5 square inches. Second one here is a triangular pyramid. So the bottom here is a triangle. It has a base of 11 and a height of 9.5. So 9.5 times 11 divided by 2 gives me 52.25. Now my side triangle here would be 11 times 15, divided by 2, and that gives me 82.5 for the side right here. Now there's 3 of those sides going around, so I times that by 3, and I get 247.5. Then when I add the bottom plus the sides, I get 299.75 square meters. Last questions here. Find the volume of the prism. Remember, the volume of the prism is length times width times height, and your label, of course, would be cubic. So for this one, 3 over 2 times 5 over 4 times 7 over 3. Well, first thing I notice is that I can cross cancel the 3's here. So then 1 times 5 times 7 is 35. 2 times 4, this answer here should be 8, not 16. That's my mistake there. And then that bottom number should have been 8 there, and then I can take 8 out of 35 4 times, so that's 32, so that leaves me with 3/8 left over, so the volume of this prism is 4 3/8. Second one here, I rewrote each of those as improper fractions to make it much easier for me to multiply them. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 more is 7 over 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4/3. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. So then I look to see if there's anything I can cross cancel, and I see those 4's can be cross canceled. I see that 3 can be canceled with that 9. Then 7 times 1 times 3 is 21. 2 times 1 times 1 is 2. Now I can divide 21 by 2. 2 can be taken out of 21 10 times, and that leaves me with 1/2 left over. So the volume of this one would be 10.5 cubic feet. Thank you for watching.